Hello there, YouTubers. This is CD Mangaka here, and today I'm bringing you a Domination gameplay on the map Jungle. I'm running with a full team here, and we get a spawn trap on this team, and I get a pretty nice score out of all this. I'm pretty happy about it. Also a little frustrated over it because these guys were there's some smart players in there who understood the value of actually throwing around their concussions and their flashbangs and Nova gas. I freaking hate Nova gas. Oh my gosh.
Domination.
It messes you up. I mean, it's so effective. That's why I hate it, you know.
Capture the objective.
So, I mean, I didn't get the score that I would like to just because I was getting grenaded the hell out of. And that's all fine and dandy. I mean, you know, it's less, you know, it's probably not as bad as what I did to the other team here with my group. So, I mean, I'll take that. And I'll take that. I'll put up a video later on a different map where I kind of show you just like the value of, you know, the kind of damage you can do to an enemy team when they're too stupid to throw their grenades at you. So we got B HUD here. I got an extended mag from Moss, and I'm going to town on these guys. I'm running Flatjacker Pro, and you're gonna see just how much this perk saves my ass this game, as we're already getting traffic here. This guy chucks a nade at me, so it's gonna be a bad day at the office. A lot of high traffic. Whenever you got a seed on a spawn trap, B hut is the high traffic area zone. When you got A hut spawn trap, Burning Village is actually the high traffic zone. You don't get as much action in Burning Village, but you do get tons of it in Burning Village. And this one, I mean, look, I'm getting flashbang. This is one reason why I switched on over to flashbangs, because they're so damn effective. Like concussions, they don't do you shit in this game, it feels like to me. And well, flashbangs just totally seem to wreck me. So I mean, it's just like 2 + 2 = something, I suppose. And I got my Python out. And I think I lose. I'm trying to get a gun here because I only got 10 bullets left in my clip. I'm telling Elrod to push up, try to take out a few guys, take over my spot. And if I had the CZ75 extended mag instead, I might have been a little more. I think I get killed. I'll try to pistol whip a kid because it didn't have enough bullets in the clip. So I mean, that's just all dependent. But again, we get first a Semtex, then a Nova gas, flashbang, then a Nova gas. I mean, he's just right here. This guy gets me. Damn you! With his knife lunge around the corner. If I had a CZ75, his ass would have been mine. But whatever, I'm not going to complain. What happens, happens. What has happened, has happened. And I really can't argue about the score. It could have been better, but then again, it could have been a lot worse too. So, get hit by a guy in Powered Rock. That's one problem. I'm going on a tangent here. One problem when holding a seat on spawn trap is that the enemy gets Pride Rock, and that place is just annoying as hell. I mean, you pop into B hut, there's a dude set up Pride Rock. You can't stop them from getting on a Pride Rock. Is one of the major, you know, big things about it. There's no way to cut them off and without getting in their spawn and, in fact, flipping it. It's just you have to deal with it as people get their, you know, get up there. So, again, back up here, I'm setting up. But I'm going to use this quick moment right now to say, God, I was a dumbass. Today's Monday as I'm uploading this commentary, and yesterday being Sunday, I uploaded Chapter 2-2 of the Resident Evil 5 live commentary series. And part 1 of that chapter was such a failure. Oh my god, I can't believe I did not catch any of its problems before I uploaded it. Oh my hell. Basically what happened was that Prodigy and I did 2 playthroughs through the mining part in Chapter 2-1. No, 2-2, excuse me. In Chapter 2-2, we played through the mining area, the mines when you're down in the dark, and one of you's got to hold a flashlight. We played through that part twice. And so we recorded 2 different live commentary sessions. And so I sat up there, and I had both parts going. I cut off basically the end part of our first run through and replaced it with our starting point in our second playthrough of it. And so you would get like one part was they were 2 different live commentaries essentially. One would play for this amount of time, the other would finish up the part because I wasn't going to use that original take because it was just a bad take. And I totally did not trim down the video part of my live commentary through our first run through on the mines. So when we start playing in the mines, you can hear me. You can hear both of our playthroughs through my commentary and our 2 different playthroughs. And so the sound is totally jacked up. It's totally incomprehensible for about 5 minutes. It lasts from about minute 4 and goes on to about minute 9 and 30 seconds. So it's just 5 minutes of total just, oh my god, it was such a failure. And then I even messed up a link here and there. It was not a pleasant thing. It was just not a good day. Not a good, oh my gosh. But it fixed itself, fortunately. It wasn't totally bad. I get it. Okay, but the cool thing about this game, oh, let me just forget it. But I do apologize about that. If you want to go see those commentaries, there's a link in the description to part 1 if you haven't seen it. please go and check that part out. And then there's a link in that part to part 2, so you can catch that one as well. It's an annotation at the end of the video. Just click on it. It should take you right to it. And then if you want to go ahead, feel free just to skip the whole jamble, just the messed up part. I mean, nobody wants to see that kind of crap. I'm sorry about that. I can't believe I did not catch that earlier. Oh my gosh, I feel pretty stupid. But gunship going to town, wrecks these guys, and then finally gets shot down. I have a chopper gunner in my pocket. So my kill streaks set up with this game was 8, 9, and 11. This is probably one of the first games where I was able to start kind of getting those high kill streaks. Generally, I can only get them one round, but I've kind of gotten the confidence to run 8, 9, 11. And this last Saturday, damn, did I get a lot of good games. I had a KD inflation. I had a 2.65 KD, and in the period of about maybe 5-6 hours, it went from a 2.65 to a 2.71, and I got 10,000 kills on my account. So that's a lot of that's a lot of work. And then I'm happy too. My win-loss broke 8, so that's all fine and dandy. And I mean, you can just see these guys are chucking nades at us, and they're just butt rushing me here. And I need support, and these guys are just gonna break us because I'm such a high-value target at this point. Anyways, they drop me, and I finally call my chopper gunner. I decided to hold off on the chopper gunner. Little tip for guys out there: hold off if you have a gunship and you call it in, or your friend calls in a chopper gunner. You say you got one in your pocket. Don't call it in immediately if it gets shot down, because at that point everybody's got their Strela 3 classes like primed and ready, and they're already spawning with it. They're used to it. And odds are, if you wait a minute, most of them will put the Strela 3 classes away and get back into business. Some of them won't, because they realize this guy's got a gunship or whatever, and so he's already got something else in his pocket. Like right there, my chopper gunner got shot down pretty quickly, and I couldn't, enforce the spawn killing that I wanted to, but whatever. Just got a few kills with it. But, oh my gosh. I'm pissed off about that failure. That's unexcusable. The Resident Evil 5 thing. Oh lordy. Oh well. It's all okay. It's all okay. It's just 5 minutes of a blunder, and everything fixes itself after that sequence. And part 2 turned out alright. Everything's good. And I haven't messed up like that in the other parts. All the other parts are pretty good. But I'll have to double check everything, and I'll be a little more careful when I'm uploading live commentaries. And speaking of which, I got a live commentary, a wager match I'd like to upload for you guys sometime this week. Let me know if you're interested in that. And then also, would you guys like to see my face, like kind of what I look like when I'm playing the game?
Friendly spy plane inbound.
Would you like to see that, or would you just like the straight up gameplay and just have my voice over? I mean, I'm pretty sure people say see your face, but whatever, I don't care at this point. I'll upload whatever. And I'm thinking about doing a live commentary, like how to do a live commentary actually, just to help out people, because there's quite a few views, not a lot of videos out there done like how to do a live commentary, and I think some aspiring commentators or just people who are interested to know how it works would like to see a video like that, and that could pull me some views and a couple subscribers. So I might do that, show you guys how at least I do live commentary. Would you guys like to see how I do live commentaries? I mean, just let me know. I can make a video like that way easy. So that's just some options there. I'll have a couple other standard commentaries coming up this week, and I also have a little bit of experimental kind of video. I'm going to keep quiet on what it's about, but I think that it might be alright. I think people would like it. It might be a little disorienting at times, but I think it'll work out okay. But we'll see how that goes, so I'll expect feedback on that video, and I'll tell you about later. Anyways, at this point, we made about every single person in the enemy team leave, because we've just been destroying these kids all day, all night. Oh yeah. And, oh boy. I think I get stuck here by Semtex. These guys, it's just like, oh, these kids were chucking nades like crazy. And Flatjack could help, but when you get stuck coming up here, it's just crazy. And the times like this, I wish I had TacMass Pro, but I'm so addicted to Marathon Pro, and I do not want to. Yeah, look, I get randomly naded right here. This guy knew where he was, and he just gets freaking lucky. Oh my hell, that just pissed me off.
Friendly spy plane inbound.
But hey, I'm pissed because it worked. They were smart players. I had to give them that. And you know what? What they did to me was nowhere near as bad as what I did to them. So, all's fair in love and war, I suppose, or name it just war here. Anyways, final score is 50-7. Pretty insane domination game, just spawn trapping, showing you just how it works in a high traffic area and what it's like to be right in the melting pot. Anyways, if you like the video, please give it a like rating. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more commentaries from me, hit the subscribe button. I get a video up every day, and thank you all for watching.